welcome to Non-Biased Reviews. Today we're reviewing the Twilla Adjustable Pillow. Twilla is an American company that was started by two brothers who studied industrial design in college and had over 30 years of combined corporate experience when they decided to start their own business together and to come up with a pillow because they just couldn't find anything on the market that was exactly what they were looking for. So they came up with a pillow that they call the Adjustable Pillow. They only have 3 products on their website. So you have the pillow in queen or king, as well as a full body pillow that is great during pregnancy if you suffer from back aches or other kinds of ailments, as well as the extra pod. So those are the 3 products that you can currently find on their website. And they were looking at fixing a need that they could not find on the market. So what they came up with is this pillow that we will be looking at today that can be fully customized, and that is, at least from what I know, the only pillow of its kind where you can actually change the shape of it. So it's not just about customizing the comfort level, the amount of support and the fluffiness, the softness that you get from the pillow. It's also about adjusting the shape to exactly what you need so that you can customize it to your body needs. So if you have any sort of neck pain, you can definitely work on more or less support, but you can also fully adapt it to your own sleeping positions and preferences. So let's first talk about the company policies. So this pillow can be ordered in a 1-pack or 2-pack. The 2-pack will get you about 10% off on the combined price of the pillows. You can order it in queen size or king size. It does come with a 100-night sleep trial, so you get to test it at home for 100 nights. Make sure that you love it, play with it. It will take a few nights for your body to adjust to it and for you to adjust the pillow to your body and to your needs. And if within 100 nights you're not happy with it, you head to their return page, fill out the form that they have online, and can initiate a return. The shipping and the returns are free within the United States, and you will be paying for shipping as well as for the return costs if you live outside of the United States. Let's start by looking what comes with the Twilla pillow. So in the box, you will be shipped the pillow that is already pre-filled with some of the shredded foam pods. It is going to be a good option for maybe your first night if you're a back sleeper. This is going to be more or less your average pillow. That's going to be a pillow that works well if you sleep on your back, and if you like a pillow that combines support and softness. Now, what is different about the Twilla pillow is that the shredded foam comes in smaller pods like this one. So when you open your Twilla adjustable pillow, unlike other pillows that are usually filled with shredded foam, you will not have foam coming out of the pillow. So it's not going to make a mess. It's going to be very easy to add or remove the pods because they come in this very clean little package, those little pods, and you'll be able to add or remove as needed. So you're not dealing with foam coming out of the pillow and trying to store it somewhere. You do have an extra bag here where you can store your pods until you need them, as you sometimes have changes in the way that you sleep and your comfort levels, and you'll be able to keep it clean in this extra pod bag. So what exactly makes the pillow? We've talked about the pods. So the pods will come with, you'll get a total, so what comes in the pillow and what comes in the extra pods, you'll get a total of 10 pods if you buy a queen size pillow and 12 pods if you buy a king size pillow. So inside, we'll start with the pods. So what makes the, and I can't open it to show you, but what makes the softness and the support of the pillow and what makes it adjustable are the pods. The pods are filled with cooling gel infused memory foam that are cut into small squares and inside those pods. So when you get your pillow, and this is the queen size pillow, you have 2, 4, and 6 pods inside of it. Okay, so this would be your pillow without anything in it. So as you can tell, it is still fairly thick. So what is exactly inside the pillow are 2 layers. So you have the first one that is going to be the closest to your skin, that is made of tencel. Tencel is our favorite bedding material. It is a natural and ecological, sustainable material that is very breathable, that does not sleep hot, that ensures that your head is able to auto-regulate its own temperature, and that you do not suffer from heat at night. The cover itself is incredibly soft, and that's one of the properties of Tencel. It is also coming in this white and very modern design, which I think is very attractive, but of course will be covered by your pillowcase. What makes the thickness of the pillow itself, so inside the cover, as you can tell, you have a fairly thick layer of down alternative thread that is hypoallergenic. So it is a filling that is very light, very airy, hypoallergenic, and it's going to create the cushion part, the softness and the coziness of the Twilla pillow. This is going to feel very soft. It is going to be cradling your head to sleep. And what you want to do is add the pods in order to create some more support and create the support where you need it. Now let's take a quick look at how you customize the pillow. So if you take this as your basis, right, this is going to be your empty Twilla pillow. If you're someone who needs something very, very flat because you're a stomach sleeper, you can actually use your pillow without adding any of the pods, and you could use this and lay on your stomach. But if you wanted just a little bit more support and you're a stomach sleeper, I would recommend adding maybe 3 of those pods. And what you would do is simply place them where you think you need them. So sleeping on your stomach, you would probably sort of arrange them, 3 or 4 of them inside the pillow in order to create a pillow that is fairly flat, because what you want to avoid is your spine to become misaligned because your pillow has too much loft. So you just want to make sure that your spine is always aligned. So our stomach sleepers can probably just deal with 3 of the pods inside. And what you want to do is every time you change the consistency of your pillow is give it just a bit of a fluff, right? Just make sure that everything is nicely spread in there. And this would be a pretty good pillow for someone sleeping on their stomach. Now, the beauty of the Twilla pillow, as I said before, is that you can not only impact and customize the thickness of and the support of the pillow, you can also change its shape. Before we do that, I wanted to mention that if you are a back sleeper, you could really start with the 6 inserts, the 6 spots in there, the way that it comes. And I would recommend sleeping on it 1 or 2 nights, the way that the Twilla pillow comes, which is essentially this configuration where you put 6 horizontal pods inside of your pillow, and see how it feels before you make any changes. Now let's start looking at what if I wanted to sleep on my back and feel just a little bit more cradled to sleep. So in that case, what I would recommend that you do is so start from the basic of having your 6 pods, and then add 2 more on each side. So as I said, you have 10 or 12 depending on the size of your pillow, but what you can do is add 2 little pods on each side, zip up your pillow, fluff it, make sure that you fluff it nicely, and you end up with a pillow that will cradle your head to sleep. This is something that's very comfortable, that's very comforting, that will act as a bit of a hug, the same way that a weighted blanket would work. So as you can tell, you have a pillow that has a bit of a loft on both sides. This is going to be great for our back sleepers that want the cradling that I was just mentioning. This is also going to be great for combo sleepers. Combo sleepers are people like me and many of you who change position during the night. If you sleep on your back, you'll typically be falling asleep in the middle of your pillow. If you switch to being a side sleeper, but you're used to sleeping on both sides, depending on how you feel, you definitely want to use this configuration, because with this design, you'll have a much higher loft on the 2 sides of the pillow. So fall asleep on your back, and as you switch to your side and switch around and move around, you'll have the higher loft on both sides of the pillow, if that makes sense. So really wanted to show you this configuration because I think it's a great one for a lot of people that sleep, combo sleepers that switch positions overnight. Now, If you're someone who sleeps on their back or their stomach, but know that they only move to one side of the pillow. So say you have it this way, you fluff it, and notice how you have a much higher loft on this side. So I might be falling asleep on my back or my stomach, and then only sleep on my right side. I would want to make sure that I add more loft to the right side of the pillow, so that when I turn, I have the exact height of my shoulder to ensure that I get the proper support that my neck requires in order to not get a bend in the neck, create neck, shoulder pain, as well as other sorts of pain that can really trickle down your entire spine and create pain down the entire length of your back. So this is another configuration that I think works really well, but only if you're someone who sleeps one-sided. So if you go from back or stomach and then flip to one side only, could be the right side or the left side. Now, if you're a side sleeper only, what you will want to do is probably add all of the extra pods and ensure that you have plenty of loft and plenty of support for your neck throughout the entire pillow, so that you can sleep on your side, one or the other, and ensure that the entire pillow is filled enough to provide the support that a side sleeper needs, right? Because what you want to make sure of is that your spine is aligned. So as a side sleeper, you will need more, or I guess a thicker pillow with more support. There's one more thing that I want to mention, and that is for people with suffering from neck pain. If you suffer from neck pain and sleep on your back, what you want to make sure you have is the exact shape of your neck molded essentially into your pillow. So in that case, what you want to do is add some extra pods on the front end of the pillow. So remove some of the back layer and ensure that you have the extra pods right there in the front. That way, after fluffing, so make sure that you always fluff your pillow. You just want to make sure that it's evenly distributed. What you will find is that your pillow will have a thicker front to it. So if you can tell, maybe this way, you'll have a thicker front and a lower loft in the back. And as you sleep there, you'll get more support to your neck, and you'll be able to hopefully tackle some of that pain that you get in the neck if you are someone suffering from pain in the neck or the back all the way down to the lower back. It could really be coming from your pillow. So how did we sleep with a pillow? I'm personally a combo sleeper on both sides. So I usually fall asleep on my stomach. I then sleep on both of my sides in order to fall asleep, and I usually wake up on my back. So what I did is I used the shape that sort of the U shape that will cradle me to sleep on my back, and then allows me to move to the side of my pillows without having to use a regular pillow and have to go, this way, so that I'm able to create the loft that I need to be comfortable on my side. So for us, it worked out really, really well. This is very unique. The feel is really nice. So the support that you get is not too hard and it's not too soft. So essentially, it really supported the shape of my neck in any position that I slept in. We also noticed, and I had my husband sleep on this, and he's a very hot sleeper. We noticed that we did not sleep hot. There was no amount of sweat building up, no heat building up. It's a pillow, again, that has Tencel in it, that has cooling gel infused foam, and that has very airy thread for that softer filling that it uses, and created no amount of sweat. It was a very comfortable pillow in all weathers. Of course, we tested it in the summer, and it was hot nights and did not suffer from the heat. We were worried about the pods sort of cluttering on one side, especially as I personally move a lot at night, just cluttering on one side and sort of creating lumps, and that did not happen at all. So very impressed with that. It is very even. It feels like one pillow. You never feel like you have different elements in it. And I'm guessing it is so first, fluffing it is going to play a big role. You just want to make sure that you have an even pillow, but the fluffiness of the pillow cover is really playing a big part in feeling like one pillow instead of feeling lumps and sorts of pockets, you know, of nothingness and lumps of foam. Does not happen at all. That was one of our main worry question as we looked at the Twilla pillow, and we're very happy to report that it did really well and feels like one pillow. It's just one pillow that can be any pillow. It can be any shape, it can be any thickness. Now, if you feel like I said, it comes with 10 or 12 depending on the size that you order. If you feel like you need more, if you're someone who just needs a bigger loft for whatever reason, you can order the extra pods on the Twilla website. And we just think this is a really nice addition to keep the extra pods that we don't need, that we may need in the future, and a lot less of a mess than the other adjustable pillows on the market, where you need to essentially find a plastic bag and stick the extra shredded foam in there, and then you'll try to close your zippers and have all the foam stuck in the zipper and everything. So from a operational standpoint, this is super easy to use, very clean, no off-gassing, so does not smell like any chemicals or anything, and that is mostly because Tencel, which is the closest layer to your body and to your nose, is actually a natural material that comes from harvesting the pulp of trees, which makes it sustainable because you're not cutting down trees to make it. You're harvesting the pulp, and the trees live on to give you more pulp. So great pillow, very happy with it. If you have any questions, let us know. Again, if you order the 2-pack, you get a discount versus ordering 2 1-packs, and it comes in the queen and the king size. You are able to throw the cover in the washing machine, just wash it on cold and tumble dry low. It is best to spot clean the pots, but if something were to happen and you absolutely had to throw it in the washing machine, you could wash it on cold. Just make sure it's really dry before you start sleeping on it again, so it might just need to air in the sun for a few hours before you can start sleeping in it. But other than that, super nice product, very happy with it. Very comfortable to sleep on. I think it can make a big difference for people that have back and neck pain. Highly recommended. And if you have any questions, let us know. Head over to nonbiasreviews.com for the full rep review, and drop a question either in the box below this video or out on the website. Thank you guys so much for watching.